Hey guys, it's Aaron, and I'm here with Jamie today from Jamie TLD.
Hi.
Do I say that?
Yeah, that's fine.
Yeah, cool.
We can go with that.
And we're going to play a little game. A friend of mine actually made this game, and it's called JOJOJO. This is what it looks like.
Hashtag spawn.
It's not a spawn. He sent me a game for free, and I promised I would talk about it in a video, but this felt like a good time, because I don't know you very well, and this is a game that helps you get to know people.
Stranger danger.
Yeah.
And he's in my house.
I'm in your house. There's different game types and everything, so I'm not sure entirely how we will be playing it. We might be making it up in our own way a little bit. And he even customized one of the cards for me. So this is what it looks like on either side. There's some cards that give you like a little intro about what the game is about. There's a blank card for each, so you can make your own question. And there's different game modes. And most of these game modes are for different amounts of people. So 2 to 4 players, 5 to 6 players, or 20 to 42. There's a contents card that is a bit dirty. The game modes are called the Tango, the Revolution, the Campfire, and the Festival. So there's 2 different kinds of cards. One's with weird questions and one with profound questions, and this is how you get to know each other. So we're going to shuffle these, ask each other some questions, and get to know each other a little better.
Yeah. I'm actually really excited. I have no idea what this game is, but I think it's going to be really fun.
You're welcome for me just throwing this at you and being like, do a thing with me. I'm going to let you pick first, so you're going to be asking the question. Do you want a weird or a profound
I want a
question?
weird one.
Just to see what it's like.
Yeah. Okay. If you could design a planet from scratch, what would it be like? Be really specific.
Oh, that's already like one that... So some of these questions take longer to answer and others take less long. So this is a really like specific one already. So it wouldn't have a lot of cold places because I don't really like the cold. It would be probably quite small and close to the sun so that you can see lots of things on the planet. Lots of water probably. Did that make sense?
Close to the sun so you can see a lot of things.
No, close to the...
I.e. daytime.
Small so you can see a lot of things, close to the sun so it's warm.
Oh, okay.
Right, okay.
I get that now.
Took a second. Probably lots of water, things like rivers and seas and all that, but not lots of creepy animals that live in the water because they freak me out. There will be no bugs. I hate spiders as well. Fucking gross.
Do I have to answer this as well?
No, just
okay,
me.
Cool.
And then I'll pick one for you.
Cool.
Yeah. I think that's gonna be it. I don't want to make this video like 10 minutes long, so let's
So like
keep it kind of succinct.
A warm, wet, small planet close to the sun.
Yeah, that's very pretty. I would like it to be pretty. Because I'm gay as shit. Okay, I think we're going to go with a weird one just to break the ice a little bit as well.
Okay.
So that you don't have to like answer your biggest passions and dreams.
I'm down.
Okay, this is still kind of morbid, but you have died and gone to an afterlife designed specifically for you. Describe it in detail.
This is very similar to the world question.
Yeah.
So it would be more like a utopian future
Right.
where like technology is advanced and we don't need to use any like fossil fuels and stuff like that. I'm sorry, this is going to be a little preachy. Everyone would be vegan. There would be no animals who come to harm.
Bless you.
Yeah, it would just be kind, where we're not fucking up the world.
Well, it's the afterlife. I'd imagine it doesn't really fuck up anything.
Well, I don't know. Where do you go when you die? Your soul could go to another planet. Questions. That's a profound question. Where do you go when you die?
Yeah, exactly. Christ, okay.
I actually really like this game. I think I'm going to get it. I actually think I'm going to get this game.
You're welcome, Jorian. Okay, would you want to ask another weird question or a profound
No, I want to
one?
ask a profound one now. Wow. When you think about the future, what's the first image that comes to your mind? And what do you think this means?
Oh, okay. Well, I have a lot of anxiety in regards to the future anyway, so this is a happy question for me. Thing is, and I think this kind of speaks for what this question is supposed to say, is that I don't really have an image for my future, and tying in with my anxiety towards the future, I don't really have any idea what's happening. Like, the future is one of the most uncertain things for me. Like, even death is more certain than the future, if that makes sense. So I'm uncomfortable with this question, and my answer is no.
Cool.
Does that
That's
make
fine.
sense?
Yeah,
Does that
that's
make sense?
fine.
Yeah? Cool.
I really like that question.
I
I
hope
think I'm
it's
going to
fun.
prefer the profound questions to the weird ones.
Scott and I have been playing it. He's been
in-depth
constantly
shit.
picking weird questions, and I'm constantly picking profound ones. I'm like, I want to know more about you as a person. I'm going to go with a profound one as well, just so we'll have had everything.
piece.
Yes. In exactly 11 sentences, describe how you think others see you.
Oh no. 11 sentences. That's a lot of words.
That's a lot of words.
I think people see me as someone who is a good listener, someone who is charismatic, someone who wears their heart on their sleeve. That is definitely one.
Preach.
So that's 3. Someone who I would say is like a social chameleon. So I can fit into like different social groups. But it also has a negative in some people might not see me as authentic because I like fit in with a lot of different people.
No, like true identity.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I have another 6 to do. Oh my god. I think people would see me as honest. I don't think people would see me as two-faced. Because like, look, if I don't like you, I'm gonna tell you. I still have another 5. This is such a long question.
This is so hard as well. Like, I wouldn't know what to say about myself.
No, it's really difficult. Thing is, right, so
Right.
I tweeted this the other day. Normally I would just go to an external source for this and I would tweet and I'd be like, how would you describe me? But like, that's not what this is about. I would like to think that people would say that I was carefree, but also very organised and like not too spontaneous.
Yeah, cautious.
Yeah.
Not careless, but carefree.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think people would say I have a good sense of humour.
You are quite funny.
Oh, thank you.
You're welcome.
I would also like if people thought I was humble.
That's fair enough.
I don't know if that's what people would say, but I would like to think that people would say I was humble.
That's always such an awkward thing to say as well. Like, I think I'm humble.
Yeah.
It's such a, like, brag.
When you watch this back, you will see when I answer this question, I've shrunk and I'm not looking at the camera. It's
You're like, I'm so uncomfortable.
I'm like, this is so awkward. Okay, I'm gonna go for a weird one then.
Okay.
If you were a sandwich, what would your ingredients be?
Oh dear.
What do they represent about you?
Whole grain bread, because I like to think I'm multifaceted. If that makes sense. Only 1 or 2 toppings, so because like no, I like to think that it's like quite. I feel like I'm quite basic.
Not overcomplicated.
Yeah. Like, as much as I am interested in lots of different things, I'm not like all over the place. I'd like to think I'm quite grounded, so probably just bread with peanut butter or something. Like, if that makes sense. I don't know if it does. Smooth peanut butter, by the way. Smooth
Yeah,
peanut
no
butter.
one wants crunchy peanut butter.
Do I just do a weird one as well then? Yeah, let's just...
Yeah?
Back and forth. Why not? You won a contest, and now you'll have your own statue placed on the moon. What pose would you make for it, and why? Ooh, I like that one.
I hate this one. I would probably do like one of those really douchebag power poses. Like,
Yeah.
or like hands on your hips, like a
Oh.
superhero.
Oh, okay.
We don't know what competition it is. I
True.
could have won a superhero competition.
Yeah.
So yeah, I'm gonna do a power pose so that when people look at my statue, they'll be like, he won for a reason. Not that he accidentally won. Okay, I'm gonna go for a profound one.
Yes.
I love this game. This game would be so good after a few drinks.
Oh my god, the best, like, talks you have with people is late at night, most likely after someone's had a drink, just talking about deep life shit.
Yeah, the meaning of life.
Best friends. Forever, literally.
Okay, profound. What's the worst thing you've ever read and why was it so bad?
Oh god. Just any news, because the world is a shit place. And,
Preach.
like, my issue with the news is that it's always, like, thrilling. It's almost always bad news, or just something really fucking boring. Like, this woman's cat in this neighborhood was
thrown in a
stuck
bin.
up a tree or whatever. but then everything else is like terror. Someone died. Someone's bad. Like, loads of people in Africa are really hungry. Like, we get it. There's lots of shit going on in the world, but can you also at least showcase some good things? Because all it is negative. And especially news sites nowadays with the internet are clickbaiting the fuck out of everything. And I'm not here for that. I just don't want to constantly be like bombarded by negative stuff.
Ain't got time for that.
Yeah. Right, I'm going to go for another profound one as well, because it works. What is the best thing about growing up, and what was the worst?
Is this about like my personal
Yeah.
experience? Oh my god,
Profound.
this is gonna get deep and real sad.
Oh shit! Do you want to skip this one?
No, I'm gonna answer
Cool.
it. I'm an open book. I would say the best thing about growing up is the ability to be able to do more, whether that's through like activism or literally things like driving or buying scratch cards or going out on your own. Like, I would say that was the best thing, like being able to do more things.
Having your own life.
Yeah, especially for me, like being able to drive and being able to venture out on my own was definitely something that made like growing up seem like a good thing. Bad thing about growing up. Taxes, money, depression, anxiety, poor mental health, toxic friends, dare I go on? There are loads of things which are bad about growing up. I suppose it just depends on what kind of spin you put on it.
Yeah.
I like to focus on the positives.
Yeah, I think it's more about dealing with... Like, you have no choice. You are growing up, so make the most of it.
Yeah, you've got no choice but to deal with it. That's just kind of how it goes. Okay, I misread this, and you'll see why.
Yeah.
You suddenly transformed into a magical alarm clock.
I already know what you read.
How do you wake people up, and why that way?
That's really weird.
That's really weird. So I read it as, you suddenly transformed into a massive cock.
Which also likely. I think I would like jump around on them. In the mornings, I'm really bad at getting out of bed, so I would probably, as an alarm clock, jump around on someone to wake them up and then run the fuck away so that they
like
have to... Yeah, they have... Well, I mean, yeah. But they'll have to follow you and they have no choice but because you'll be annoying and loud.
Oh.
And, like, it will get them out of bed because one of the worst things I do is I wake up, I turn off my alarm, and I just go back to bed. Or I lay there waiting for nothing to happen and just scroll on my Twitter.
I lay there on Twitter for, like, an hour and then I'm like, I have 10 minutes to get to work.
Yeah. And it's the worst, so I would wake people up and run the fuck away.
That's a good one.
And the last one that we're going with for now. If you were a battery, which electronic device would you love to power, and which one would you hate to have to power?
Okay. What would I love to power?
Joriam, you're insane and I love it.
I'm going to go with the obvious answer. I would love to power a vibrator to bring happiness and sexual pleasure to people. What would I hate to power? I would hate to power like a cordless Hoover.
Oh my god.
Because you would just go around sucking up shit and just waiting until you're full of crap. Like, literally. So yeah, I'd love to power a vibrator. I'd hate to power a cordless vacuum.
So that was it for the game. We really had a lot of fun, I'd say.
Yeah, I learned quite a lot about you.
And lots of giggles as well.
Too many.
Thank you, Joriam, for sending me the game. It was amazing. He would like one too. Make sure to check out Joriam's website for the game in the description below, and also make sure to check out Jamie's channel where we're filming a video as well.
Yeah, we're doing Harry Potter trivia, and I'm gonna win.
No.
Yeah.
No.
I'm gonna win.
Right, so go over and check that one out. Subscribe while you're there.
Like and subscribe here too, and leave a comment with a weird question that you would like in the game.
Yes, or answer one of the questions yourself.
Yeah, we'll do that.
That's it. Bye!
Bye!